Are we good? Sorry, guys. No? It's back? Okay, good. Good. Okay, I thought I just lost all my internet. All of a sudden, all my screens, like, froze. Can't hear? Perfect. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Sorry, you guys are like, you're a weirdo, dude. Chill out. I thought I lost everything. I was like, dang it. Okay, what were we doing? Yeah. Oh, yeah, gold. Gold doesn't look like it's gonna, or gold looks like it could play out, but again, gold, the RR for me is just not there. Because, right, if I'm taking this long, entering all the way up here, stops would be here. Stops would be here, but my first target is like this high. And that's less than a 1R. And that's just not a good return. And then the next one is Asia high. And that one's 1R. Right? So it's just not there for me for the risk reward on gold. So that's why I'm skipping out. Now, if our entry would have been able to be a little lower, like down here, then the risk reward is there. But right now it's just not there for me. So we sit on our hands. Bitcoin just hit into this high up here. Let's see if it manipulates that and then pushes back down. I don't know. I don't really like Bitcoin's price action right now. I'm bummed that it didn't come down to these lows to go long. Let's see. What is MES? Yeah, MES. Oh my. Looking good. We'll see how it plays out, but we're not in the trade. Just to be clear, I'm not actually taking this trade. This is just to see if I was right. Because, again, MES, we've talked about it on stream. MES is clean. Like, compared to NASDAQ, MES is very clean when it comes to those liquidity sweeps. We'll see if it plays out, though. Me. I'm going to take this on Bitcoin here. Looks like it's rejecting this high and going to invert some fair value gaps. We'll see if it taps me in. But yeah, I think I'm going to try this on Bitcoin. Yeah, shorts on Bitcoin. The way it rejected that high. And, okay, my limit, it inverted it. Yeah, it looks like it's going to run without me. Target this low here. Yeah, oh, dang. Well, Bitcoin's running without me. That sucks. Dang it, Bitcoin. Jerk. Uh-oh. NASDAQ's pushing lower. Did MES push lower? Oh, MES did not work. Good thing we didn't take our trade. Good thing we did not take that trade. Did NQ ever manipulate highs? Yeah, but they're not good highs. And gold might not work here too. It's failing to push through. We'll see how it reacts to this 5-minute fair value gap it formed, but dang it, Bitcoin. You didn't tap me in, fool. Okay, do it. Yep, do what you need to do. I took off my limit order for Bitcoin here because it kind of ran without me and already hit one of my first targets, which is that unfilled 5-minute. And the way that it's reacting out of that unfilled 5, I'm just gonna, we missed it. So, and again, Bitcoin to me is still not the greatest price action. I'm not loving it. Okay. What is NASDAQ doing over here? All right. $105 on one. Jeez. I'll be back. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's see. What's going down here on NQ? All right, we're gonna wait for this. I think I might be going long here on NASDAQ. The way that it just rejected off this low and the big engulfing candle out of this is what I'm looking for. But I gotta wait for this 5-minute candle to close. It already inverted 2 fair value ups to the upside. So we'll see what happens here on NASDAQ, but we'll take a mock trade here, or not a mock trade, but a small one here on one contract on our live account so that you guys can see my entry on NASDAQ. So hopefully we get tapped in. Yeah. And that's what I was waiting for. Like, I wanted to see a clear rejection like this. This is exactly what I look for in my trades. That was a beautiful example on NASDAQ. Now, the only thing is, will it tap us in before it runs? It could have a V-shaped recovery here. That was a pretty aggressive recovery, so it could just run up from here and decide to just, take out all this liquidity. And it might just do that. But for me, I would rather wait for it to tap my limit order than just market buy, because I'd be risking quite a bit of money per contract if I just market bought up here. So we'll see if we get tapped in or not. Worst case scenario, we don't get tapped in and runs without us. Oh well. Best case scenario, we get tapped in and it works. Or I guess worst case scenario would be it taps us in and then we get stopped out. That's worst case scenario. We'll see though. Yeah, and it manipulated these lows to the left here on NASDAQ. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Hopefully it taps us in though. You know, what happens if I move it to this guy? How much am I risking there? 121, yeah. 121, 362. I don't love it. I'll leave it at the inversion. I'll leave it at the inversion. See if we get tapped in. I'd rather risk $74 a contract than $120 some a contract. And stick to my model. I don't want to go against my entry model, so we're going to stick to it. But I wouldn't be surprised if NASDAQ here just taps this fair value gap and then decides to keep moving. Oh. It looks like, honestly, I don't know if, I don't think NASDAQ's going to tap us in here. I think NASDAQ's just going to rip without us. And it did test that fair value gap. So we have this inversion here. This is the inversion we were looking for. It hasn't retested that. And then we also have this in one fair value gap. Price tested that and looks like it's just going to bounce off of that. So we might not get an entry opportunity here. It might not actually tap us in. So could be a bummer. We'll see. Let me see what MES is doing. Yeah, MES did the same thing. Big rejection. And now we're pushing through. I wonder if MES did a inversion. Did it test it? It hasn't tested the inversion either. It did test this fair value gap and ripped off of it. Yeah. Yeah, we might not get tapped in here. Oh well. Oh well. There'll always be another trade. Dang it, man. That would have been a nice trade. This 6866. Oh yeah, that's like optimal trade entry. Yep, right in this. Yep. Yeah. RP profits. I don't think I do. It sounds familiar. RP Profits. Is he like an influencer or like a content creator? Not like a really good day trader too. Okay, I think I know. Is he the dude who always sits in the Lamborghini? Is it that guy? Yes, yes. Okay, I do know who you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I do know who you're talking about. Yeah. That guy's. I like that guy. He is always in the Urus, just doing a quick video with his hand. Nice. Okay. He trades like the opening range, right? Opening range breakout. That's what he trades. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, people love like opening range. I know that's a really popular strategy. It's good. I mean, I know it's good. I know a lot of traders who use it, who love it, who do well. I mean, like there's RP Profits, Big Daddy Max. That's like all Big Daddy Max does. Casper has one. Yeah, I know a lot of traders who has some form of, you know, opening range breakout. You know, that first candle rule. And it works well. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna take off my limit orders for NASDAQ here. It's going to the target that I had. Dang, man, that would have been such a good trade. It just didn't tap us in. Didn't tap us in today, and that's okay. But it hit my first target of that 50%, the discount line here, for NASDAQ. So we're gonna take off the limit orders, and maybe it'll give us another trade opportunity, but we'll see. What, bud? Yeah, okay. So for me, the fact that NASDAQ set up this 1 minute kill shot. For me, that NASDAQ set up this 1 minute kill shot and we didn't get tapped in. I'm probably gonna call it for the day. It's probably gonna be a no trade day for me. Just because this is the setup. This is exactly what I've been waiting for, and it's already running. And so if I try to take another trade later, I'm just chasing at that point. You know, I'm trying to catch a trade that already happened for me, my model, right? So for me, in regards to what I'm just trying to share with you guys is like my mindset of instead of trying to take a trade because we just missed it and having like that FOMO and chase, the other side of that of being disciplined, of saying, hey, our perfect setup happened, it's winning, so it's a bummer we didn't get tapped in. It looks like today we didn't lose any money, but we didn't make any money, but that's okay. That's a win either way. And so we come back tomorrow and hopefully we get a good trade opportunity again. So the fib entry for long, nice. NASDAQ faking today, yeah. NASDAQ, yeah. But the thing, this long though, it's going with the higher time frame. So like this long is what I would way rather be in a long than a short personally on NASDAQ, because the higher time frame are bullish. Very bullish. So you go to the 4 hour. NASDAQ has been consistently breaking structural upside. Coming down into the 4 hour discount, breaking structural upside. Coming down to the 4 hour discount, breaking structural upside. You know, it's clearly bullish. So like in my opinion, I would way rather be going long on NASDAQ than short. And this, for me, is this setup could not have been more perfect. This is exactly what I look for when it comes to my model. We're in discount of a range. We have a beautiful 5-minute liquidity sweep. You go down to the 1 minute. We have nice displacement, right? There's fair value gaps here. There's fair value gaps over here. There's order blocks upside. We have the manipulation. Then we have an inversion, right? Right here. This setup is picture perfect. If you guys are wondering what my model is, if you guys are wondering what my model is, this, if you look on NASDAQ today, this is my model. This is exactly like this setup is my picture perfect 1 minute kill shot model. And so for me, I'm gonna probably just call it for the day in regards to NASDAQ and gold. I'm not gonna try to catch any more trades. We'll come back in Asia session probably later today and see if we can catch a trade there. But yeah, this is the perfect setup for on NASDAQ here. Nice, Sean. Yes, do it. I love it when you send those pictures. I do. I think it's so sick. You've been catching some sick trades, dude. Bitcoin also. Bitcoin hasn't really given a picture perfect setup in a long time. I say a long time, like a week. Okay, it's been like a week of it not really giving us a good setup. And so Bitcoin over here, I have nothing. I have nothing to use. It just inverted all these fair value gaps. It's respecting, bullish footprints. It's kind of funny actually. Bitcoin inverted this 5-minute fair value gap, tested it, and then ripped off of it. I might have to make a higher time frame 1 minute kill shot too. Make it like the 5-minute kill shot, 15-minute kill shot. So for those who want to, maybe because 1 minute kill shot is very fast. It moves very quickly. You have to be on your toes and you have to be really prepared and know exactly what to look for. It's fast. Or if you go to like the 5-minute, it's much slower. It's much, much slower. Now the 5-minute, you're going to get way wider stop losses, like your entries aren't going to be as dialed as the 1 minute kill shot, but still great entries and great opportunities there. But it essentially will work the same as a 1 minute kill shot, just higher time frame. Let's see how many points this would have been. Let's see how many points. I think this would have been a lot of points. Oh, okay. It's actually not that much. I mean, 70 points is a lot. That's still a lot, but I thought it would be like over 100. I think this trade will catch over 100. My next target would be, after this discount, my next target would be the 5-minute high, which that's 84 points, 85 points, and then I'll let the rest run. So yeah, you'd basically hit all your targets right here. Stops would be at break even, which is below which is at this 5-minute order block, which is insane. Like that's your entry. You're entering on this 5-minute wick. I love the 1 minute kill shot, dude. Oh, I cannot wait. Okay, I talked to my video editor. He is on track. The video should be turned in today. The video should be turned in today. Hopefully there's no revisions I have to send him. Hopefully, and then hopefully I can literally post it tomorrow. That's my hope, is that my 1 minute kill shot video will come out tomorrow. I upgraded your 1 minute kill shot with Fib OCT and it works on NAS. Nice. Fib OCT. Is that optimal? What's OCT? Is that optimal trade entry? OCT. I don't think I know what that is. I upgraded your 1-minute kill shot with a fib OCT and it will. I bet you could have I wonder if Nas or ES, yeah, ES did it too. The thing that's crazy with Nasdaq and ES, one of my goals in the future, 50.06 on, okay, got it. So do you do like on the 1 minute impulse and then you wait for it to pull back, or like a 5 minute impulse? Any thoughts on NVIDIA? I'll be honest with you. I don't have any thoughts on it. My thing with NVIDIA would be, if you're day trading it, I don't know. I have no thoughts on it. But if you're swing trading it, like if you're a shareholder, I'd say I wish I had NVIDIA. I wish I held shares. That's what I would say. That's the only thoughts I have on it. Only on the big impulse, the 5 minute. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's probably nice too, Sean, because you get a lot more confirmation, right? You get that like, okay, it's for sure working, right? Like it's displacing, it's giving me good momentum, it's market structure shifts. I like that. Yeah, I think NVIDIA is a great company. I mean, I use like no joke, in just a live stream, I use like 4 or 5 of their products. So I know I use their products, and I know where the world is going. They need their products. Like I don't think there's anybody else who has products with the way that technology is going that really competes with NVIDIA. You know, there's like other people like AMD, you know, or I don't even know really the other ones, Windows maybe, or like Microsoft, but I don't think anybody really competes with NVIDIA at the moment. Like they're you know, a top dog in that stuff. I think they're a solid company to invest in. I would say if you don't have any shares, maybe wait for like, I don't even know what their chart looks like. So this is like literally just off my knowledge. I know they've been like putting out, you know, positive earnings over and over again. So maybe wait for like some kind of retracement, you know, or some kind of dip before buying. That's what I would say. Like on a day time frame, weekly time frame, a very high 4 hour, you know, look for those dips and then DCA, dollar cost average into it. That'd be my thing if I had the funds for it. Oh, look, Nasdaq, it hit into premium of this range and that 5 minute fair value gap. Look at the way it's reacting out of it. At this point, if I had a long, like for my 1 minute kill shot, we'd be at break even anyways. So we wouldn't even be, we'd have all risk off. We would have realized our gain and then we would have all risk off. So this trade, even if it comes all the way back down to entry, still wins. I'm so glad I stayed out of this gold trade. This price action is just, you would have literally entered and it just barely would have gone above your entry. Like this gold trade would have been so stressful. Brianna or Brianna, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome into the stream. I hope you're having a great day. Like Meta, I think Meta is a good one. You mentioned Meta. Stocks have been something I've never really gotten into. I used to be really degenerate with crypto, and now I've kind of slowed down when it comes to cryptocurrency. And now I really just do like really like low key stuff. That's where I was for a long time, was cryptocurrencies and, you know, altcoins. I still love them. I really wanted to focus in on this futures trading because I think futures trading has such an insane opportunity. And I'm hoping that with the capital I can build with futures trading, I can go invest in like things like stocks, you know, cryptocurrencies, higher crypto, like higher altcoin or higher market cap cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, XRP, and like just like hold, like just be a holder of those and just have a pouch of cryptocurrencies, and then also start looking into stocks like Nvidia, Palantir, Meta. I'm just thinking off the top of my head of companies that I've just heard. Definitely dividends. I've been really interested in looking into dividend stocks because I know those have cool opportunities. Yeah, yeah. I know Fed Chair Powell has kind of been talking of like, I hope he picks me again. I don't think Donald Trump will pick him again, but we'll see. I think Donald Trump probably has someone he already wants in there who's pro crypto. I know he's mentioned that. So we'll see. It'd be huge if we got someone in there that's pro crypto. That'd be really, really nice. That'd be really nice. It would change the game, I think, for a lot of things. If NASDAQ comes all the way back down to this low here, I will be shocked. I'll be like, dude, this price action is nasty. What does ES look like right now? ES is doing the same. We'll see what it does. It's tapping this 5-minute order block. We'll see what it does on the 5-minute order block. Do we have a 15-minute? What does a 15-minute look like? Oh, yeah. I tested this 15-minute fair value gap. Hi. Hi. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? My daughter's behind the camera right now messing with me. What are you doing? That's my camera, yes. Thank you. If you want to take this, that'd be nice. Oh, okay. Kevin Hassett has been chosen. Trump hates. Yeah, Trump hates Powell. Like, he literally despises that man. Good. How are you doing, Leo? I hope you're having a good day. No trades today. We didn't get any trades. So it looks like today's gonna end up being a no trade day during the New York session. Yo, what's up, Mohammed? So it looks like we're just gonna be sitting on our hands. Bitcoin never really gave us anything over here. It did give us one, and it hit the target, but never tapped us in, so we didn't get to take that. Same for Nasdaq. It gave us an entry, didn't tap us in, and then it ran to our target, so we didn't get to take that one. And gold, I didn't like the setup for the gold. The risk to reward wasn't there, so we didn't take that trade, but there was a setup. And today just looks like it's going to be a no trade day. It just doesn't look like it's worth it. So I think we're going to call it for the day. I'm going to trade Asia session, see if there's any opportunity, but honestly with this price action across gold, Nasdaq, and Bitcoin, I'm assuming there's going to be no trade opportunity again in Asia session. So today I think just might be a completely no trade day. What I might end up doing is just maybe focusing in on some content and then maybe doing some back testing too. And like tweaking the model, reviewing notes and stuff like that for tomorrow. What time is it? All right, yeah. Well, I'll probably stream for really like 5 more minutes, and then at 8 a.m. my time, we'll shut down stream, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And I'll let you guys know across my platforms if I get my that video back and when we post it, so that you guys can watch my 1-minute kill shot trading video, so you guys can, you know, fully dive into my strategy, understand it, back test it, and take it as your own. Oh, no way that Nasdaq's gonna come all the way back down here, bro. If Nasdaq comes all the way back down to this entry on here, let's see what the 1 minute looks like. It's still in this 1 minute fair value gap. It could still bounce actually. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That'd be crazy though if price comes all the way back down to this IFVG and then rips down to the external range liquidity. That's nasty. But I mean, it makes sense actually when you look at the 15 minute. The 15 minute came up, tapped this fair value gap in the 15 minute time frame right here, and rejected off of it. So it makes sense of why it's diving down. But that would be infuriating. Like, dang, I thought I was going to get Ripper all the way up to external range liquidity. That's why it's important to take off profits, you know, at key levels, like discount, things like that. So you don't get caught when it does something like this and retraces all the way back down. And imagine, you know, you were all the way up in profit here, then price comes all the way back down. You'd be so upset. You'd be so frustrated, right? So it's important to have targets. When you enter that trade, have clear targets and do not move them, right? Because it'll make trading so much less stressful. I promise you that. It'll make it so much less stressful. But yeah, if you go into a trade without any targets, you do not have a trade, okay? If you go into a trade and you do not know where you're taking profits, you should have never entered that trade in the first place. That's a good rule to have for your you know, models, your strategies. If you're getting into trading, if you don't know where you're targeting, don't even enter the trade, because that's where you're gonna get caught. All right, guys. I'm going to call it. We're going to close down stream. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at market open. No trades today, but the blessing is we didn't lose money. Bummer is we didn't make money, but hey, we didn't lose money. So we live to see another day in trading. Oh, yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. All right, everyone. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you continue trading, I hope it ends green, and I hope you stay disciplined. Be smart traders out there, okay? And I'll see you tomorrow morning at market open.